Hello, and welcome back to my playthrough of Dragon Quest IV Chapters of the Chosen. And in this episode, I will be finishing off Ragnar McRyan's chapter, or chapter 1, where I will be discovering exactly where the children have been taken to, and we will find out the reason why the children have been taken, which will cause him to set off and end chapter 1. So without further ado, it is time to get into it. And just before I get into it, level 5 now, lovely stats, lovely items, a lot of medical herbs because I've got them during battles. But anyway, let's go. Over here. Anyway, if I go to the left, it takes me out of the well. If you go away from the direction they say, it causes you to have a battle. Well, it increases the battle rate. It should be fine. There we go. Lovely experience here. I'm going the wrong way, am I? Okay. So yeah, those stairs up there lead you out. Or at least I believe so. I believe you go down, yep, straight down. This takes me to a chest. Does it not? No, that just loops round. I've missed Healy the Heal Slime as well. Oh noes. A pair of Teleria. So these boots will send me flying. Hears a tiny voice coming from somewhere deep in the cave and pricks up his ears to listen. Hello, is there somebody there? Please come and find me. You have to take me with you. Don't goo without me. So that's a slime. Good old Cure Slime. Or no, Heal Slime, not Cure Slime. Cure Slime's the green one. But anyway, it's just one of those Heal Slimes, but it's a helpful one. Let's get it. There he is. We're getting him in a minute. I mean, bloody hell. I've already got enough money, but that is up in the ante a bit. What a waste. What a waste. I know, I'd like to level up at least once before I, get out of here. So that just loops clearly, so I should go explore the other areas first. Boom, boom, bam, 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 bam. Lovely. Wait, that's where to go, right? Wait, hang on. No, that's the way out of the cave. This is to the Heal Slime. Going to be very helpful for the end of the chapter. But yeah, these type of companions are temporary companions, but they, their level is not displayed. But their HP and MP is, actually no, their MP might not be displayed either. So the level has just been given a question mark because they're like on a set level. But yeah, anyway, my name's Healy. I'm just a Heal Slime at the moment, but I'm going to become a human one day. Hey, maybe I'll become human if I start hanging out with humans. Can I tag along with you? Yippee, thanks, soldier. Do 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 do. Lovely. Oh, you found some shoes, have you? They're the same as the ones those children found when they were down here, that slime. They said that if you go outside and use them, you go flying off into the sky. Sounded really fun. So if you get Healy before, as you pick up the shoes, that is said. I mean, any lower level and you want to do it before that, but you know, anyway, bam. Dun, dun, dun. So I wanted to level up, and I got it. See, most of the time, even though, you know, Healy is not going to have nowhere near as good stats as Ragnar in terms of, well, at least health. At least the way it was for me, he won't be attacked often. Which is good, you know, anyway. Nothing there. Before I go up and jump into that hole, let's see if there's anything else that's worth getting. Nope. Clearly there's nothing else. I think there's one chest as you go on your way out though. Because you can't actually leave the way you come in, because you drop into the well, but there's no rope. So, you know, I scoff at you for your feeble attempts. Yeah, funny enough, it doesn't look like it, but I would be wrecked at like level 2, 3 or 4. But with 5 I've got enough money to set myself up. And I made sure I set myself up because when you get him again towards the end of the game, when all of the chapters come together, I want to make sure, you know, he's a beast. Ready? No, that's the way out. Yep, it is. Bang. Bang. Aha, Seed of Agility. Ragnar usually only gets like an increase of 1 when it comes to agility. He's got a Seed of Life. Yep, of course. 4. 6. Jesus Christ. That is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. Anyway, let's go. So I'll be starting chapter 2 by exploring the castle. And then once I get out the castle is when I'll end it in the overworld map. But you know. See, I think Ragnar does get the shortest amount of screen time in the game. Because out of everybody else's chapters, Ragnar's chapter's the smallest. And you get him last, I can reveal that. It's not really a thing. So he gets the least screen time, but you know, anyway. Let's go. Come on, you little brat. Wow, you're scary. Let me go. Idiots. I didn't mean to do that anyway. Oh, lovely. The Bodkin Archers are out. This is the first game where they appeared. Shown in 9. And they're in 11. Oh, beautiful Healy. Beautiful. That's what you want to see. Prepare for me to go up a lot of levels once I do the boss battle. That's what I'm going to say anyway. Splatty Punk, I remember it having a really annoying move. Anyway, bam. Because I think it can buff defense. Because it's annoying like that. Come on, Healy. So, I mean, there's loads of like big magic users, so that's why it's important to stock up on equipment ready. I mean, the well wasn't too bad in the end. But you need to do the grinding beforehand anyway, so you know. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. A Chimera Ring. always known as the Wing of the Chimera in Dragon Quest 1. Oh, beautiful. See, if you've noticed, I cannot control Healy. All the characters that are like Healy cannot be controlled. And Healy needs to heal themselves. Buff, yep, of course. Still did enough. Can you heal yourself, Healy? Like, you actually need healing. Bum, 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 bum. So you can interact with the screen, so you can get a better angle to see where you're going, but most of the time it's not needed anyway. You attacked your brother. What are you doing? Bum 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 bum. Hello there, Ragnar. I ended up here after I came across that old well. The monsters in this tier are as strong as you like. Now I'm wishing I'd let that Healy character I met in the well tag along with me. Oh, that's him there with you now, is it no? You're a lucky man, Ragnar McRyan. So I don't even think you can get through it without Healy. Which would make sense because Healy does appear again. And I don't know how the encounter would work if Healy weren't there. Speedrunners have probably managed to just do it without having the need of Healy, but you know, speedrunners are just gods at whatever game they play. But there are those few games, you know, people still ain't perfected yet. Like, there's a few platformers you wouldn't think like. Well, I think Super Mario Bros. 3. That's a game that surprises many people with the fact that hasn't been perfected yet. There's still a lot of time saves available there, but anyway, it only took like 3 or 4 battles to level up. But there we go. Nonetheless. So I will be wrapping around the tier, but I only need to go down to the bottom, but I'm gonna explore first. So instead of going up the tier, you go down it instead. Of course, you know, in Dragon Quest games, they love towers, the Square Enix. But the greatest tower of all time that they built is, of course, the Crystal Tower. What a goddamn dungeon that is. Anyway, Bantamweight, I need to take you out. Of course you do. Oh dear. Bum, 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 bum. This is a complete opposite to the way it was before. Usually Ragnar wouldn't be left alone, but now it's the Hill Slime that won't be left alone. Poor Healy, bless him. Anyway, there we go. Oh wow, a scale shield. Oh, bloody hell. I don't know if you've noticed there is something hidden on the side of this tier. You can see a little arch sticking out, which resembles the top of the door. I've got over 1,000 coins just from the chests, which is actually good because it's very hard to get 1,000 coins in this part anyway. Let's make a save, shall we? Dun, 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 dun. So, you know, this is like the first really important dungeon, but you know, Let's look at that. The cautery sword is very powerful. Very powerful. That bantamweight will probably get one-shotted now. If you don't get that weapon, the boss will probably be pretty difficult. But, you know, the bantamweight has never shown any love, you know? I mean, I wasted like 880 on that Iron Lance, but never mind. We've got good armour at least. So yeah, there's a reason why you get one of the strongest weapons in the game now for him. As I said, because you get him last. I mean, I kind of guessed that you'd probably get him last. Well, I mean, I didn't really know exactly how they was going to play it out, but I was guessing that because they were doing all these different scenarios, they'd all eventually meet up, and I was like, yeah, he's definitely going to be the strongest character. At points, he can be stronger than Phantom. Like, they're both going to be having the Falcon Sword eventually, and he can do more damage. Like, when Phantom's dealing about 80 with both hits, he can deal like 90 to 100. Anyway. Nice. Resilience / defense up 2 points. Did not mean to do that, but never mind. In we go again. This is a healing spring. At this point I was like, oh, probably halfway through, but it isn't. Quite close to the end anyway. That just leads to the outside world map area, which is pointless going to be honest. But anyway, 30 damage every time, even to the bantamweight. But you know, basically buying weapons is practically pointless. Well, I mean, buying weapons after you've done the well, but before the well, it just helps to clean out enemies when you need to. Because if, you know, you get a buffing enemy, oh, that's not going to be good. But anyway, at least I can sell the stuff he's got. Anyway, Ragnar, I didn't have you much time left. There's something I need to tell you. Somewhere in this world, the Lord of the Underworld is reawakening. If what the monsters say is true, there's also a hero somewhere out there who will be able to take him on. If they find him while he's still a bairn, he will now be strong enough to defend himself. So there you go. That kind of shows why they are kidnapping children. Because they are unaware who is that said hero. You could probably guess it is Phantom, or the main character. You know, he's dressed funny as well. So that's why, you know, all the villagers were like, oh, we need to train you up fast. Oh, and then, you know, they kind of hint to Phantom, but they're like, oh, no, nothing at all. I didn't mean what I said, but, you know, it's kind of obvious. So, yeah, that's what they're plotting. So you must protect our kiddies, Ragnar. Don't let them come to any harm. So, yes, they are actually killing the kids to stop them from roaming, because, you know, any of them could be the hero, but you see, they're not aware of Phantom. Anyway, well, help, I'm scared. There's wee Willy Wally. I can hardly believe my eye. A foolish human has managed to fight his way here, but you had a wasted journey. I've got an eye like a hawk. You'll never sneak the kid out of here with me around. Help, mister. These horrible monsters are bullying me and asking me if I'm some kind of hero. See, that's not good anyway. I cannot get in there, but Willy Wally's going to be gobbled up by the monsters. You must save him, mister. We are only interested in children. It is a child who will become the meddlesome hero. Fully grown humans are of no consequence. But, of course, we cannot possibly let you out of here alive. Not now you've discovered our secret location. Prepare to die, soldier. So here is Saro's or Psaro's pawn. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's either Saro or Psaro. I think it's just a silent P, like with pterodactyl. You know, take out the winky. That sounds wrong, I know, but you know. So yeah, Healy isn't affected by the magic breath, so you know. So the winky should go down in 2 shots. But yeah, Psaro's pawn is actually going to be one of the strongest enemies you see throughout the first 4 chapters. And because of Ragnar's damage output, you know, It's the way it is, but yeah. Singular targeting magic does hit Healy, as you can see. But, you know, I do like the boss music, you know. Don't know if I saved it, I don't know, anyway. And to be honest, you don't get too many bosses in this game. You do get a few. You probably guess you practically get one a chapter, but well, I mean, the 5th chapter has loads because it's the final one. But I'm trying to remember if there is a boss. Well, I don't want to say anything about the end of the 2nd one, but there's multiple fights at the end of the 2nd chapter. The 3rd chapter, I think, is the only one without a boss battle out of the first 4. Well, out of all the chapters. But chapter 3 is a bit unique, and I've never seen anything like it in any other game. But you'll see what I mean when I get there. I mean, I kind of liked it, but towards the end it kind of gets a bit tedious. But anyway. It's down. So he's on level 8 for now, but that's going to go up pretty quickly in a minute. How can I have allowed a mere human to defeat me? But I am not afraid. The other monsters will find the hero and suck his breath from him before he can stand in our way. Then you humans will finally be sacrificed to our lord. I will be awaiting your arrival in the underworld. Ugh. Yay, thanks for saving us, mister. Now we can finally be away home. I reckon we can get out of here if we jump off near the top of the tier. Bum 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 bum. So here we go. So that's what that does. But yeah, now I need to kind of go back up to the top. See, the boss fight isn't too bad, but his magic can do some scary damage. Anyway, just a quick way back down. Here we go. Ma, I'm back, I'm back. I don't have a clue who to thank you enough. You should be proud of yourself. I was sure they were still alive. Thank the goddess I was right. Do you remember we spoke back at Berlin Castle and I asked you to find out bairns for us? Yep, I did. Jing, so the poor wee bairns were about to become a monster supper. Oh, we cannot... Can I thank you enough for saving them like that? Now I can finally stop worrying and get back to teaching the wee kiddies again. Thanks for your help, soldier. Look at Healy, he's so happy, bless him. Look at him. The smile on his face. Oh, Ryan, I didn't realise you were such a fighter. King Bernard will be thrilled. Speaking of King Bernard, I need to go back now. Anyway. Yeah. Look at that. 0 battles. Wonderful. 0 battles again. And here we go. Nice work, Ragnar. I heard about you rescuing those kiddies. I don't know, suppose I can ask a favour. Can you tell people that I was the one who saved them? Talk me up a bit, you can. Oh, I'm only jesting with you. You're a good man, Ragnar McRyan. I don't know if he says that if you say yes as well. I don't know. And here we go. Lovely. Ah, McRyan, it's good to see you back. I've been looking forward to it. You really excelled yourself out there. The parents of Strathbale are thrilled. I'm proud to hear a soldier like ye among my guards. Now you deserve a reward. What would you like? I'll give you anything you ask for. Sorry, you want to get off travelling, you say? so that you can find the child hero and keep him safe from harm. Oh, if that's what you want, then who am I to stop you? Here's a wee getting away prezi for you then. A lot of experience. A lot of experience. Level 9, HP increased by 8. All that lovely stuff. Up to level 10. You can have a guess if you want at what level it's going to stop on. But yeah, because his is the shortest chapter, you know, level 8 is not enough. Because everybody else goes above that throughout their chapters. I think around 15-ish, or 12 to 15 type level. I think Alena and Co finish on about 13. Something like that. And then Tornico finishes about the same. And Mina and Maya, I think, can finish a level or so below. Because the order of appearance is the reverse order to which they're introduced to Phantom. That's all I'm going to say, but you know. There we go. Mind who you get, Ryan. So there we go. And so Ragnar McRyan set off on his journey to find the child hero. Chapter 1, Ragnar McRyan and the case of the missing children is over. And yes, I did say there were 5 chapters, but the game ain't going to be this quick. Now, all 5 chapters won't be this long. And plus chapter 5 is one massive one anyway. But anyway, yep, I would like to save my story so far. So, of course, you get the hero's name in the save file, but you don't get him for like the first. Anyway, Alena and the journey to the tourney. Anyway, once upon a time, in a land far away, there was a tomboy princess called Tsarevna Alena. Now, Tsarevna is a Russian princess, but there is no such thing as a Tsarevna in Russia, because the Tsarist autocracy went like 100 years ago, but I'm not going to talk about Russian history, because that's not what you're here for. But anyway, her rough and tumble ways were a constant concern to her father, Tsar Stepan. One morning, he summoned her to his throne room. Your Highness Tsarevna Alena, your father awaits you. There you are, Alena. I hear from old Boria that you desire to journey for the purpose of testing your strengths, no? Yoi, this cannot occur. You are a lady. In addition, you are Tsarevna of this beautiful land. I cannot permit that you venture into a world of monsters and danger merely for to challenge abilities. Remember, the goddess takes care of the one who takes care of himself. I prohibit that you set feet outside the castle. So yeah, she's got a stingy father. The Tsar simply concerns over your safekeeping. You must try to abide him. Alena, you must be more womanlike. Your poor extinct mother always was such genteel soul. How can I, your tutor, display my face to the Tsar if you behave with this manner? So, you know, obviously, with the Russian accent, when they speak in English, they often break words or have like gap words where they just won't say a word in a sentence. So, of course, you know, I don't want to butcher the accent or anything. But, you know, anyway. Yeah, up there, you require the blue key. Yep. Which I'll be getting at the end of this. And the red key will be when I come back, chapter 5. I'm a travelling salesman, so I am. I'm just here after hearing about the princess here. She's a pure tomboy altogether, they say. It would be grand if I could meet her and see for myself. Just grand. Well, you just did. Don't be listening to him. He means well, but he hardly has a good way with words. I'm surprised foreigners are allowed into these lands with how stingy the king is. Anyway. Here is Kirill. I hear words from Boria that you have aspiration for to voyage alone, Alena. But this is too much harmful. I implore that your mind is changed. If tragedy will hit, I do not imagine what I mean the Tsar, is doing without you. Oi, oi, wink, wink. Yeah, give me that holy water. Yeah, boy. Tsarevna Alena, it is glad to see you of good spirit. Yes, it is. Here we go. She need a blue key to get into the king's room as well, but You know. I requested for wall from your chamber to be corrected. You must to be cautious not to again kick or break it down. A feathered cap. And a medicinal herb. So of course she's on level 1. And the stuff she needs to get, just like with just like with Ragnar McRyan. But, you know, I like it because the first 4 chapters, you know, you reset back to 1, and then chapter 5 you have to build up Phantom as well. So, you know, you build up 5 different parties, basically, which is quite good. But anyway, Your Highness, now I recuperate your wall, so please delay a while. Now you talk to your father. What is the burden, Alena? You still desire to voyage the outside world? No. You listen to reasoning. This is all of what I wish. Now repose yourself to your chamber. So you have to lie to your father. You have to lie. Still not done yet. Yep. Sleeping chambers of Sarstapan and Tsarevna Alena are upstairs. Yep, I know that. This is the Mopska castle. So it just says the same stuff. Above this staircase is the throne quarters of Tsar. Up here, Your Highness. I aspire that you are well. The Tsar dictates me not to permit you that you are passing. I appeal that you evacuate to your chamber, Tsarevna Alena. See, I was like wondering like where on earth to go, and then I randomly went up, and then, you know, the wall was free because he finished rebuilding it. So, you know, at that point I was like, oh no, see if Kirill says anything different. Nope, he says the same stuff. We'll talk to this old geezer, shall we? If it will be aware by the world that you are expeditioning, Your Highness, fiends may try to attacking you. Maybe they would. Oh yeah, here we go. Then investigates the wall. The hole is boarded up with planks, which could easily be kicked down. Do you want to break the wall down? Yep. Well, that was easy. Down we drop. As we go to leave, here comes Kirill and Boria. Can I bore you for a second? Alena, you must not to travel alone. If you argue to go, I insist to come in your company. I am also alongside, so let us be gone. So I'm going to explore Zamokska Castle. So as you can see, you get different overworld themes as well for everybody. But the one you're going to hear the most is obviously Phantom's one. But you know. Anyway, let's have a look at the armor shop. You have got the leather armor. You have got the leather shield. You have got the leather hats. Lovely jubbly. Welcome in Zelenograd, or you got Stalingrad, but of course, I guess it's a play on that. Anyway, Gav, yep. See, that guy there with the harp who's on the top, I do talk to him later, but anyway, here's the weapon shop. So we've got a Divine Dagger, we've got Zikapasads. Boria can't get anything, I think, until the bow. And I do not want to go in there. Bum, bum, bum. You could probably guess the way she looks. She looks kind of thief-like, I guess. I assumed her agility was quite good. I think it is, but you know. Anyway, to get agility 1 is rubbish, but you know. I'll be with courage like Tsarevna Alena. Yeah, take that. I am Tsarevna Alena. I'll have you know. Lovely. Anyway. So I'll just explore Zelenograd and then boom. Go north from here and then east to mountains and you locate undersized hamlet. Why now? Merely to hear the words of this excellent nun has rendered me serene. I enjoy very much to make sermon. To preach makes one to feel powerful. Anyway. I am the famed bard Josef Starling. Survey clouds running in glee along hefty sky as blue as sea. I'm not going to say what you do with him as an extra side quest, but... Well, I'll say once I trigger the side quest, I'll say that that's what he belongs to. But, you know... See, we need the red key there, so I'll be back in chapter 5. There is news that Tsarevna Alena of Zamovska is set off on the expedition, but this news is very secretive. Are you sure about that? Anyway. So that marks the end of this episode of my playthrough of Dragon Quest IV. And just before I end it, as you can see, I am now southwest of where I was for Ragnar. I'm on this little island. And then the little bit west of Ragnar is where you start chapter 3. And that huge continent there. You go further down. And you go to a place called Endor. And now the next 3 chapters is where all the parties are going to be end up going to. Yeah, the massive continent down below, directly south of Alena, is where chapter 4 is held. And then you end in Endor. But yeah, anyway, enough of me rabbiting on. As I said, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. You know, I'll do a bit of grinding again, you know, to get Alena, Kirill and Boria up enough to get through, because there's going to be basically a boss battle when I get to the next town. And then I'll be moving on to bigger and badder things. So as I said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode when I go through chapter 2.